What's up, guys? Trevor here again. Tag Performance and Nutrition back with another lower body day. Finally starting to get halfway decent weather, so we can get outside. So these are some hill sprints. Not a super steep hill. You can't really tell from the angle of the camera, but it's a decent grade hill. So did about, I think, 8, probably 25 yardish sprints on the hill. Then we used our environment, used the trees to cut around, just give us something, a target, to a little bit of change of direction, change of pace, game speed, so to speak, as you are, because in sports and life, you're not always going to be going in a straight line. Rarely ever are you going to be going in a straight line, especially in sports. And then throw in some shuffles, throw in some kind of cut, sprint at an angle cut, back pedal, shuffle. So again, just different ways to take on speed and sprinting and change directions, move the body, get out of that straight up and down, straight forward and back, like too much training is these days. If you want to train athletically, you got to move athletically and move in different directions. Headed back home, finally realized that stacking boxes and weights on top of each other is a waste of time. I forgot I had a ladder in the shed, and we used the ladder today for our depth drops. And yes, I could probably get definitely a more stable ladder. This one's not real. This one's made for actually just standing up against and leaning up against the house, but again, we make do with what we have, and use the depth drops ladder. I can go higher and get more force created on those. That's the main focus of those, is to create the force, especially with the rigid drops, trying to drop stiffly. So after those, we headed back in. We did cleans we didn't do hang cleans today. We did from the blocks, or I guess they're pads, not really blocks, but pad power cleans, and mix it with this. I thought of this yet last week, these jumps. So the half rocker, single leg broad jump to kind of a height in to another height in off. So if you're rocking off or broad jumping off, say this one's the right leg, land on the right leg, hiding out, hiding back off the other leg, and then flip over the pad. Just create kind of multi-direction, multi-planar, variations of jumps in one, combo jump, so to speak. So you're not just doing a broad jump or doing a boring box jump. If you want to do that stuff, that's fine. But I like to, again, more athletic stuff, moving in different directions, get the body moving in different ways and challenging it more. So we did, probably 6-7 rounds of that, pairing them with the cleans, and then we get into the rhythmic lunges with the medicine ball this time rather than the band, just changing that up, and then doing these 180 lunge jumps. As you can see, balance was a problem, but again, it's the first time I've ever done those. I saw Workhorse Training lock and do some different like spinning jumps. I've done spinning like broad jumps in past, spinning throws, but I haven't done the lunge jump 180s. So again, catching your balance. The first set was much better, or much worse than that. I wasn't even I was barely able to stand. I was falling all over the place. But then you get used to it. Do it one time, kind of get the rhythm, get feeling good, and get used to something. It's doing something new. It's challenging yourself, and you're not going to be great at something probably the first time unless you're one of those freak athletes who can pick up anything, and they look one try and they're great at it. But that's not me. That's probably not you. So we did those. I like those. I like that variation. I'm going to continue with those spinning. Again, it's changing directions. It's jumping in different planes. It's not just going up and down and forward and back, because that is just, I get bored with that stuff too easy. Then we finished out with some iso hamstring bridges against the wall. So pushing off the ball of the foot, the toes, getting a little bit of calf involved there too. Throw the weight on there just to add a little bit of resistance as we do the iso hold. Did minute long ones here. Not the best setup, but again, hit the hamstring in that lengthened position. You could also do a more shortened bent position. Again, find different angles, different ways to do it. We hit the hamstrings with the cleans, but we also hit them with the iso hold, holding it for length, duration, building some tendon strength, building that muscular strength, that more endurance in the muscles, and being able to hold in these lengthened positions, even in shortened positions, different ranges of motion. That's what you use iso holds. Hit different ranges, hit different angles, and really get the body prepared and used to being in these situations. And then paired those with reverse hypers and just went heavy for sets of 10 on these. Again, just getting the lower back, hitting the posterior chain, and getting everything feeling good as we finish out this week strong and head into a upper body day tomorrow, which would be Friday. So again, just another good lower body day. Not a ton here. Some just basic sprinting variations, getting the body moving in different directions, sprinting in different directions up a hill, shuffling, sprinting at angles, cutting, all these different things that you should be doing if you want to train to be more athletic rather than just going forward, backward, up and down. Because that's just basic powerlifting stuff. And yes, you can incorporate up and down, forward and back. That's great. But if you really want to be more athletic, especially as you're getting older, like me, I'm closer to 40 than I am to 30 now. So it is important to me to be more athletic and do athletic things. And that includes changing directions, moving in different ways. This is kind of a funny picture. It looks like I'm humping the GHR machine there. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back more soon, and be athletic for life.